Hey y'all, how's it going? I know the last video I did was like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe longer. The last ones I did was my Morpheme Baby unboxing or bag opening. Anyways, and I noticed that I was at 466 and now I'm down to 463. But that's my fault because I haven't been uploading. So I just want to say sorry to everybody. I know everybody has things that happen, and I'm sure people have things that happen in their life that is more extreme than mine. But me, I have a hard time coping. I don't know how to cope with my situations, and I feel like sitting here, it's really hard for me to do a video because it's the depression and the anxiety all with everything else that's going on. And I've been very sheltered all my life, so like all this stuff that's happening with me, which I'm gonna let you guys know in and on a little bit of it uh in a little while here. This is just about what's been going on. This isn't excuses. This isn't feel sorry for me. This is just why just to let you know why I haven't been uploading and what's been going on and what's been bringing me down. As you can see, I'm not wearing makeup. My hair is not all done. I'm just threw on a shirt. It's 1 a.m. on Saturday, Sunday morning. I'm gonna sleep, get up, and then I will be uploading this video Sunday sometime. Um, so yeah, I have a hard time coping with things that happen. I don't know how to deal with it because it's always just been me and my brother, and like I've been a real loner all my life, which is like I had my one friend as growing up, the one single friend that I had, and she had a couple other friends that I did hang around with, but I was very shy as a child. So I never really, I just kept quiet, kept to myself. I went and did things with them, but I would talk a bit, but I never got myself into situations where I was gonna fight. I would have to protect myself. I have to learn the social skills. I never got myself into that. I was extremely careful. I only basically talked like to say hi, and like I was always very polite. And I surrounded myself with, I was a good girl, so my parents surrounded me with good people until, of course, I was old enough to find my own friends. Sorry about these hairs. Um, and then that's when I met my one friend, and I'm not going to mention no names on here. But me and her hung around together, and then I met some of her friends. But like I said, I was always stuck to myself. I never really, I never gave my opinion. I never disagreed with anybody. If I just agreed with everybody, it was like, oh yeah, oh okay, yeah, I see your point. Yeah, okay, I see your point. Like I never had my own opinion because I was just trying to feel safe. But anyways, um, and that's how I lived my life and I'm 36 years old now, and for the first 30 years of my life, that's how I lived. And I didn't like conflict. I didn't like fighting. I didn't want to, um, I didn't want to have fights with people. Sorry, I'm chewing on my nails because I'm nervous about this video because I'm actually letting myself up, which I don't normally do, and I'm just talking about myself, which I don't normally do. Anyways, the last 6 years have changed. I have been trying to give my opinion. I've been trying to speak up more, and like little bits at a time, not a whole lot, but I've been trying to do that for myself because I know I am a person and I do deserve an opinion. Well, now I know because I have always lived with low self esteem, and it had a lot to do with the way I grew up. And it's nobody's fault. Nobody's fault. My mom and dad did an awesome job raising me. It was just the way I saw myself, and I never bothered telling anybody about it because I was too embarrassed about it. So I just kind of kept it to myself, and like I did everything else, all kept down, like hidden, so nobody knew. But I guess now I'm almost like a time bomb ready to explode. Anybody that says anything bad to me, I kind of explode and I freak out. And I don't know how to deal with conflicts. I don't know how to fight. Every time I fight with somebody, I start really stuttering because I really have to think about what I'm saying, because I've never had to do that all my life. So yeah, I really start stuttering and, not knowing what I'm saying, just kind of words just come out. And it doesn't make sense sometimes. Well, anyways, the last 6 years, I have been dating somebody. Well, now he is my ex. He's been my ex for the last 2 years. But he's an alcoholic and I don't drink. I smoke my weed and my cigarettes, and I have arthritis, so my doctor gives me Tylenol 4s, and I do those. Take those when needed, and I'm basically a sober person. I like to smoke my pot, and that's basically it. I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do any other kind of drugs. I'm right against any other drugs because I have done drugs in my life. And it changed me, so I don't like how it changed me, so I decided to stay away from them. And thank God I didn't get hooked on anything. I thank the Lord that I didn't do enough of anything else to get addicted. I just kind of tried it here and there. I like my weed. It just calms me down. And I get to watch TV and just relax. And that's all I like to do. Anyways, some people may have issues with it. I'm sorry if you do, but that's just me. I find alcohol changes people. It makes some people happy, but it does make some people want to fight. It makes some people it just changes them in a bad way. And that's what it does to him, to Ray. And he is an alcoholic, and I know it's not his fault. It's an addiction. But I don't deserve to be treated the way he does treat me. Like he's working, and the guys at work, he treats them like they can do no wrong. But he kicks me out. I clean his house. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be living where he lives, because I got us up in this where I am right now on the main floor. I got us in this place, and then when I broke up with him, he's lucky that the basement apartment was empty, so he got to move into there. Um, I'm not saying that he owes me anything. I'm just saying that I've done things for him. I clean his house because alcoholics don't tend to clean up after themselves. They're very messy, dirty. They're like really gross. And I cleaned his whole house up for him. Yeah, he works and I ask him for a couple bucks, but every time I work or I make any extra money, I give him money. So it's like it should be the same back to me, I feel. Um, anyways, his friends today, he's got one friend that actually kicked in our back door. And what had happened was Ray was sleeping and he was drinking, and I didn't want him waking up. I wanted him to sleep and try to sleep it off, and his friend was being very like pushy and trying to kick in the back door, because in the back there's a porch door before you come into my back door and go downstairs to his place. And that one door I locked it, and because I didn't want him even coming into the back porch, because I knew he was going to go downstairs and wake up Ray. So one sec, I'm just getting comfy here, sorry. So anyways, I saw him coming and I locked the back door, and he decided that he had to get in to see Ray, so he kicked the back door open. And we don't own this house. I don't own this house. Ray doesn't own this house. We're renting off of somebody, and the landlord here is awesome, and Ray is totally ruining it. So anyways, the friend ended up kicking in the door, broke the door frame, and he was drunk, of course, and he's telling me how, oh, I'm Ray's friend and I can come here all I want. I'm like, well, yeah, well, you can't be kicking my door in because we pay rent here and we're going to have to pay for that, not you. And so anyways, he ended up getting in. He knocked at Ray's door that night. So later on, I talked to the landlord, and the landlord asked me to keep him out of here, keep him away from the yard. So I said, well, I'll do the best I can, because these guys don't respect, so they're not going to listen to me. I'm just a girl, and to them, girls are pieces of shit that have nothing but excuse me, I'm just getting a little, shouldn't be saying nothing, shouldn't be, yeah, I was getting a little bit, I gotta watch my language. I just kind of get really upset when I think about him, because he just really, so anyways, today, I've got a dog and Ray has a dog, and I want to build a dog run in the backyard. But Ray knows, and even the landlord told Ray, don't have that guy here. If he's gonna break my place, please don't bring him here, because I can't afford anything. By the way, the door that he broke is a storm door or something like that, and it's gonna be $1,200 to fix the whole door, because it's the whole frame, not just the door, it's the whole frame that he has to fix. So apparently it's going to be $1,200 for the landlord, and that's expensive for a dumb friend to have had just come and, you know, the guy doesn't live here and he did $1,200 in damage. Like, if that was any of my friends, I'd be like, you leave and don't even come back. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I guess Ray figures that it's okay to bring him back here as long as he didn't come inside the building. Well, he was here the other morning. I woke up because Ray's got a dog downstairs, and when his dog barks, I wake up. And I heard Ray's friend, the a-hole, I heard his voice, and I went downstairs and I told Ray, you know, the landlord doesn't want him here because he's too expensive to have here. So Ray's like, oh, well, he's just here for a second to talk to me. It's like, it's at the point, Ray, he doesn't want him here. So anyways, whatever, a few days go by. Today, this morning, there was a truck that pulled up. I was just coming home and I heard a truck pull up in the backyard, and I just happened to walk back there, and sure enough, it was Ray, his friend, and another guy. And not only did they back right up to my garden where I'm planting tomatoes and, you know, flowers and trying to make my backyard look nice, and they back right up to it, and they've got this great big staircase still intact, doesn't even take it apart. Staircase still intact, like it's huge. I'm like 5 foot, so it was at least 5.5 to 6 feet tall. And they back the truck up. They take the freaking staircase that's still intact and a whole bunch of other boards, and they just slide it right off the truck, right down onto my tomato. Don't care, you know. Oh, she's trying to make the place look nice. Who cares, you know? It's only her. We're just gonna break her garden up now. Not only break their door, but now we're gonna break the garden, and, you know, just... And I'm sorry. So I started yelling, and I was just saying, you need to leave. My landlord doesn't want you here. This is really hurting me. It's really, really driving me nuts. But anyways, I was like, you need to leave. My landlord doesn't want you here. You're not allowed to be here. You just have to go. Well, Ray's unloading the truck with the other guy, and Ray's friend is yelling back at me, oh, you're a piece of shit, da 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 da. And oh, like, he's like 50 years old. Like, Ray's 50, he just turned 50 years old. So his friends are about 50 years old. Like I said, I'm 36, so they're all over 50. And he's yelling out to me, oh, you need to lose weight, you're fat, da 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 da. And I was like, you know, I don't care what you say about me, because I'm not trying to look good for you. I'm not trying to impress you. I don't even like you. And the guy starts telling me, oh, you just want to suck my dick. I was like, I don't think so, because this guy is like a needle junkie. And that's another reason why I didn't want Ray hanging out with him, because he's into needles, and I'm just, you know, I don't want any of that bullshit around my house. I don't need junkies around my house. I don't need any of that. And I've been just sitting here. I needed to get it off my chest. Usually I would have somebody to talk to about this, but lately I've just been feeling like I've been talking to everybody, but I haven't changed anything. I just keep not going back to rape, but I just keep. I don't want to move because the place I'm in, I have a dog and it's just perfect. I love it here and I don't want to move out of here. It's really, really killing me to move, but I'm really, really thinking I'm going to have to. I just don't know. I just needed to get this off my chest. I just. And when his friend was saying all these things about me, he just didn't say nothing to him, didn't say, don't talk to her that way, don't, because he doesn't respect me, so why would I expect him to say anything for me? 1 second. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I hope you don't mind. I'm having a quick cigarette that I had to roll because I don't have cigarettes, which really sucks. But yeah. So I've been, and also dealing with the fact that when Ray does, I'm talking a little bit lower right now because I could hear him downstairs talking, and I don't need him yelling up at me, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, when he does drink, he falls asleep with cigarettes in his hands. And I've got this extreme paranoia that something's gonna start on fire or something's gonna happen. So I stay up all night. Sorry. I stay up all night because I'm worried. And I know everybody, because everybody else keeps telling me, you have to leave, and I know that. I do know, I have to get rid of him, I have to move on. I'm just hoping that he can get himself kicked out of here so that I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to get him kicked out. He can do it himself. Anyways, so all that has been going on, and then just his constant drinking and fighting and drinking and fighting every day. He's supposed to be going into recovery in October. I'm really hoping he does, but I don't even think I'm gonna stick around after that because I've been with him we've been together legally for 7 years. We've been on one check. We're on disability and he's working, making money under the table. So, these guys, they all are. So they're all low lives, they don't have enough balls to go out and fucking, sorry about my language, but they don't have enough balls to go out and actually just get a job instead of being on disability and working whenever they feel like it. And basically that's all they do is they all go to work to get their beer. Ray was starting to do crack with them, with his friend. I caught him one time. He tried telling me he was drunk, but after 7 years, when somebody's drunk or when they're high, and he had zero money. He worked all day. They get paid like $15 an hour, and they work from 9 a.m. to like, who knows, sometimes 8, 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes 5, whenever they feel, because it's all under the table for them. Anyway, I'm on legit. I'm on disability. I can't work. I've tried, and even when I do try, I do tell disability about it. I claim it all the time. So looks like there's a stick going through my head because of my background. But anyways, I do things the right way. But I guess they figure, oh, well, we're getting away with it, so we'll just keep doing it this way. And every day, and that's how they stay high and drunk every day, is from their work. They work all day. They go, well, their boss, they work on houses. They build houses high and drunk. Like, and then their boss sells the houses. To me, that's not very safe. But whatever. I don't know who to call about any of that. Plus, I'm not one to go. They'll get themselves in trouble. Somebody will figure it out. Anyways. I've just been, so stressed. He is pulling every single ounce of energy that I have in me out. And that's why I haven't been able to do videos. It's not an excuse, and I'm going to try my best. Especially if he does go to a treatment, I'll have a lot more, time on my hands. I won't be having to feel like I'm babysitting him. And I can't just get up and leave. I can't say I can't, because I can, because I don't even live with him. But I guess I just feel sorry for him, which I wish I didn't. I wish it was so easy for me to just get up and leave, but I don't know. I just feel like I have to make sure he's okay before I leave for some reason. But anyway, that's why I noticed somebody asked me in one of my videos why I looked so horrible, and that's probably why I did that day. It was because I was very stressed out, and I was to the point where I didn't care what I looked like, which is awful, which is not a very good way to be. Sorry, my cat's trying to bite my cord. But I'm gonna try my best to get more videos. I don't have internet. I don't have, but my friend does around the corner, so I'm able to go there, so that's not an excuse. I can go there and upload. I use her internet every day, so I just haven't had the energy to get up and make a video. I've just been too down, and I figured that I need to come out and let you guys know why I haven't. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not, it's just he's pulled every ounce of energy. Like, I don't normally cry. I'm normally a strong person, but just today, just got me, and I've been crying off and on all day today. I've been like, I would cry and then I would stop. Even even at my friend's house, I was sitting there talking to her, and then tears came, so I was like, okay, I gotta go, because I don't like crying in front of people, but I just had to show you guys really how much he's pulling out of me, and I don't even feel like doing makeup right now. Anyway, that's my venting. 30 minutes of venting, of telling you my life and what I've been going through. I hope you guys do watch this video and give me a like. That would make me feel a little bit better. Anyways, I was thinking of doing a new video, which I might upload 2 of them tomorrow, because I haven't uploaded very many. So I'm gonna be wearing the same clothes, so I'm sorry about that. But right after this video, because I can't put it on this video, so I got a new idea. I don't know if anybody's thought of this on YouTube or not, but I've got a new idea where, I've been watching a lot of things on twins. I know I don't have a twin. I know that for a fact, because I know who my mom is, my dad is, and my brother. And my mom did not have 2 of me. But I was wondering if there's other girls out there that look like me. And if you know of any other girls that look like me, maybe I'll add up my Instagram, and you guys can hashtag my name and show me a picture of a girl that looks close to me or identical to me, because I think that would be cool. That's one thing that I've never tried before, and I think it would be kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna upload a quick little video, or even comment on this video if you get this far. If you're not sick of listening to me venting and crying and talking about my issues. So yeah, that would be really cool. I would really love to see how close, because I watch quite a bit of movies, well, when I did have the internet, and I will be getting it back. So I will be uploading a lot more often. I'm hoping maybe in October I'll try to get it back sometime October. So anyways, and I will let you know when I do get it back. Yeah, if you do make it this far, you know what? I'm going to test you guys. I'm going to see if you did make it this far. I'm not going to make the video tonight. I'm going to comment down below and let me know if you think that would be a cool video, or if you do know anybody if you see anybody that looks like me or anything like that. So comment down below. I don't know if you can put pictures in the comments, so I don't know if you can add pictures in the comments, but what I'll do is, my Facebook is not public for people to comment on it, so maybe on Instagram or Twitter, I'll add my Instagram and Twitter links. Maybe I'll do it down below in the description, or maybe the comment area. Oh, I can't do that tonight. Oh, I can do it tomorrow though. Well, later on today, later on Sunday, because I don't have the internet, but I can do it before I upload this video, if I remember. But if I don't, I will definitely be making a video about that, because I'm very interested on seeing if I do have any lookalikes in the world here. I know that there's one in Thunder Bay. I've never seen her. Even my own mom, when she was with us before she passed, She said that there's one girl that looks exactly like me. She said she even almost yelled out Amanda until they got close and she realized it really wasn't me. And my mom's seen me every day of my life, so this girl must really look like me. And I told my mom, I said, next time I'm with you, like, show me if she's around. But she never ever did show her face, that girl. My mom never did see her. So I think that's something that would be really cool. I would really, really like to see if people do look like me and how close they do look like me. So yeah, 35 minutes in. Nice long video for yous. Yeah, I can't wait to get my internet back because then I can start going live. I really don't want to go live at her house because there's always so many people there, and I don't know if they'll all want to be on camera. And you just don't go live in somebody else's house. You do it at your own. So anyways, yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you do know anybody, and if you want my Instagram, like if you need my Instagram and I have not added it, or my Twitter and I have not added it yet, make sure you ask me in the comments and remind me, please, because my brain has been so bad lately. Because I haven't been sleeping, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm actually gonna finish up this video, and I need sleep. I really need sleep. And I'm gonna, if I remember tomorrow, I will do the other video. Or like I said, comment down below. Maybe if you remind me, I can do my Instagram link and my Twitter link. And make sure you like this video, please, please. And I'm going to keep thinking of new videos to make because, you know, there are so many makeup gurus or makeup tutorials or makeup, and I'm not the greatest at it. There's other girls that are really good at it, so I'm gonna just keep trying. I'll still be doing my unboxings, and I could still do makeup. Let me know if you still want to see me do makeup. I know a couple of you enjoyed my videos, so I might still do makeup, but I just need to get some of my energy back because I've been going through so much. And I think that's the best thing for me to do is, just do me, because when I was 18 years old, when I was 17, I moved in with a boyfriend, and then I stayed with him until he passed away, and that was 5 years later from 17. And after him, after he passed away, about a year after that, that's when I got into the hard drugs and everything. So that's why I know what those drugs do. Like, I got into smoking crack, I got into coke, I got into anything that could numb the pain. So anything that, I was into pills, but not the big pills, not the oxys and stuff like that. Like, later on in life, I did get into those. But back when I was like right around in my 20s, 19, no, sorry, because I didn't do no crack or nothing while in the 5 years that I was with him. All I did was smoke pot that whole 5 years, and cigarettes, and like everything I'm doing now except for pills. I didn't do any pills at all. I didn't swallow pills. So after he passed, I got into my crack and anything else that would numb the pain because I loved him. Then I started seeing a trucker and made mistakes. We both made mistakes. He made mistakes. I made mistakes. We were both young and we were both on drugs, which I hear he still is, sadly. Because I wanted to get back, like I wanted to reconnect with him, but I was talking to a friend of his and she said he's still really bad, so into them, like so bad that he's not even trucking anymore. He's like riding a bike. So yeah, I'm gonna pass that one. Just go straight past that one because I don't need another addicted boyfriend. So yeah, and then after him was another guy that I was still into my drugs and everything. And this one got me into the pills. So I stopped my crack. And I stopped being the crack queen or whatever. And I got into the pills. But this guy, he was a junkie. He injected his pills, which I have never, and I will promise you on anything I have never stuck a needle in my own arm. The only people that have stuck it are the doctors. I never got into that, and like I thank God that I never did, because like I'm looking around and looking at the people that are on that, and I think that's got to be one of the worst, even worse than crack, is sticking a needle in your arm, because they share those needles and they share. That's how AIDS gets around, and you know all that other gross stuff. So anyway, I got into my pills then, and then when I broke up with him is when I got with Ray, and then I was still into my pills up until 2 years ago, because like I slowed them down, and now I only take whatever the doctor gives me for my back. That's all I take now. And my marijuana, I smoke my marijuana, because you know the reason why I quit the pills is because it got to be too expensive. Like, you know, you're paying $40 for one Oxy 40, you know, and that's too expensive for me. I can't afford that. You know, I have animals and I don't want to lose my home. I don't want to lose my roof over my head. I don't want to be out on the streets over a pill. You know, it gets cold here in Thunder Bay. Like, right now it's raining and it's freezing outside, and it's only the beginning of September, so there's no way that you're gonna catch me living out in the streets. Like, I'd rather be sick, you know, like, and get over that, and you know, do my like whatever, get it out of my system, whether I have to get sick or puke or whatever to get that pill shit out of my system, because I ain't living, and the gangs in town, like, and the killings in Thunder Bay, like, the drugs, like, we got flakka here now. People are walking around like zombies. Like, there's no way I want my life to go that way. So everything's done except for my pot, because you can't go homeless over pot, and if you do go homeless over pot, then that's pretty like, what's in your pot, man? Like, I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was telling you a little bit more. I'm just telling you guys my background stuff that I don't know if you guys ever thought of asking or anything like that, but I did have had an addicted background, but it's too expensive to do that, man. Like, and there's no way I'm gonna sell my body. I've got too much respect for myself. You know, there's no way that a man's gonna tell me like that I'm too fat or anything. When Al told me that, I looked at him, I was like, I don't care what you say. Like, look at you, you got no teeth, buddy. Like, you think I'm gonna try to impress you with my looks? Like, no, thank you. Like, if I was gonna impress somebody, I'd impress somebody that at least looked good. But it was so funny with the staircase, though. It took two of those guys just to push that staircase off the back of the truck onto my garden, all over my tomatoes, like flat, gone. But anyways, I was so angry. I had so much, I don't know what it was. I was like super strength, I guess, because those stairs are taller than me and they're pretty heavy. They were pretty heavy but I kept like pushing it over and over, like pushing it because I wanted to get it out of my yard. I took all the logs, there's the little ones, there was great big ones, and I took them all and I threw them all down the back alley, and then this big staircase, I just kept flipping it over and flipping it and pushing it and flipping it all the way out of my yard. I was so mad. I was like, because Al's not supposed to be here, and I said, if anybody else would have brought it, I would have been fine, but he brought it, and I don't need him to try to tell me, oh, I brought this for you and I brought that for you, so you have to be nice to me. So I just got it out of my yard. I was like, you know what, you guys get rid of it. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing from him. I don't want nothing to do with him. Somebody that talks to me the way he does, I'm not gonna let them try to be nice and get back into my life, because what's he gonna do next time? You know what I mean? Like, I only give people, like, especially a junkie, I shouldn't have even given him that one chance, but it was Ray's friend, and I give everybody a chance, because not everybody's an asshole. But as soon as you disrespect my home, as soon as you start kicking my back door in, and when I ask you to leave because I'm trying to calm Ray down and get him to sleep, but you think it's so important for you to go and see your friend that you can't let him sleep and sober up. Like, I swear to God, sorry, but it was itchy. Try to scratch it once at a time, but it's not itching. I had to actually scratch it. Anyways, I don't know what was so important that he had to get down there. You know what I mean? Like, instead of letting Ray like sleep and get sober up, he had to go down there and like stir the pot. And like, he's yelling up here, oh, you don't know who I know. I could hear him tell Ray, "Oh, I can take care of her," like I can shut her up. Like, I don't know if he's saying that meant that he's gonna do anything to me or he's gonna have a girl come and do something to me, but I've got bats behind my door and everything. I've got protection behind my door. I'm not silly. I live in Fort William. This is the worst side of town in Thunder Bay. I got crack dealers. Like, I must have at least a dozen in my neighborhood or more. And I've even had a cop pointing them out to me. So I know there's, well, not all of them, but he pointed a couple of them out to me, and they're pretty close. So, like, and this is where the gangs are, and this is where they're selling all the laced drugs and the coke, and like, it's just a really bad neighborhood. But what I do is I stay inside, I lock my doors, I put my curtains down. If I sit outside, I'm sitting in my backyard where facing my back alley, because I don't want to see anything, I don't want to hear anything, or I don't want to be involved in anything that happens. And usually when you do sit outside and you get all the druggies walking around, they're gonna stop, or drunks, because we got a beer store up that way anyways. They will all walk past my house to go out of the beer store, because they all live downtown. Like, that's the downtown core. That's where all the very, very low income housing lives. Like, mine's like moderate, but still they come up and down the street. Like, my rent is like more than $500, but all of them, they all live downtown there, but they all pass my house. So like, when they do pass and you're sitting out front and just trying to sit there, they're coming up, "Oh, do you have $2? Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a water?" Da 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 da. And it's like, you don't want to hear that from every freaking person that walks by. So it's like, I'll just sit in the back. So yeah. So that's my life lately in Thunder Bay. Almost going on to an hour. I'm gonna try to make it an hour. I'm gonna do 1 hour video. So yeah. So like I said, if you have made it this far, thank you so much. And if you like my video, thank you so much. I'm gonna be trying to think of other videos to do. That's my dog in the bedroom crying because he wants out. But he can wait. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna stick here at 53, whatever it stops at here, at 53 minutes, because I've said enough. So, thank y'all for listening. Like I said, I'm so very sorry I haven't been making videos. And that's my reason why, is everything I just said. But I'm really gonna try my best to start making them a lot more. Or longer, like, if I'm not gonna do it as often, I'm gonna make longer videos. I might even do, 2 videos, like, record 2 videos. Probably not tonight. Tonight, this is the only video because I'm going to bed right after this one. I'm too tired, but I'm gonna start recording 2 videos at a time, so I can put one up one day and then one up a couple days later. And I won't have to be like, okay, I gotta do this video, So that's what I'm gonna start doing. It might be easier for me. I know a lot of other YouTubers do it. So, but I'm just starting off. Like I said, I've only been doing this for a year, and I'm just learning things by watching other YouTubers. So, but that is my life. That's what's been going on with me. I don't know if if there's something that you have. Oh, and I just want to let people know that he doesn't beat me up. He doesn't hit me or anything like that. He's verbally abusive, but he's not like physically. I don't have black eyes. So, or no bruises nowhere. So just to let you know. But verbally is just as bad. And it's not fair to me. You know what I mean? And I know that. It's like, oh, it's not my fault that he had a bad day or, I didn't put the beer in his mouth and say, here, drink it. You know what I mean? So it's not my fault and I don't deserve it. And, a lot of my friends around here, I try to talk to them, but they just, I don't know. I don't have a friend that I feel comfortable to talk to here. Like, very antisocial. As you guys can see, I don't have any. I would love to make friends with you. I'm not a snobby. I'm just extremely shy, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I know how to talk. I know how to speak and stuff, but I don't know how to bond and make a friendship with somebody. I don't know how to open up and let somebody in, and like Amber, me and her are friends, but we were friends like personally, like one-on-one. Like she lived in Thunder Bay, so I got to know her and she got to know me, and that was, me and her were friends before all this social anxiety and anti-anxiety, like antisocial stuff has come on. So she knows me like when I was younger. But I don't know how to start any of that. Like, I think I'm gonna have to do some self-help courses to learn how to connect with people again. Like, I'll talk to people and stuff, but I only talk to them, and then it's almost like I cut them off, like Tanya Gentle. I loved her. I love her. I still love her. I didn't love her. I do love her. She's an awesome woman. She's so cool, but that's my social anxiety. Like, I talk to her and everything like that, but I've never gotten on the phone to talk to her or anything like that. I just kind of, when she started getting close, I just kind of backed away. I don't know why I do it. I would love to start I would love to meet friends and, really connect, give each other our phone numbers, go on Facebook or wherever and do video chats. But I need to learn to do that. I need to learn to connect with people again, which I don't know how to do anymore. And I think I know why. I really think I know why. And listening to my story, I think a lot of you know why, or understand a little bit of it anyways. So let me know down in, are any of you psychologists or anything, like, do any of you have any suggestions for me? I know the biggest suggestion is leave him, which I'm really trying. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to bring myself to do it. One day it'll happen, because human beings can only take so much stuff, and then it's like, either, I think I've gone numb. I think I've just let myself go numb to everything. because he has drink and I've had to, I think I've just numbed everything out. I don't like it, but I need to learn to turn things around for myself. But anyways, I said I wasn't going to do it for an hour, but look at that, it's an hour 15. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'm going to go and upload this. And I'm very excited to see any comments. I'm very excited to read your comments about what you guys think about in listening to me, like what your suggestions are, what your thoughts are. What do you think I should do? Like, I know there's one obvious one, but anything else, like anything to help me, you know? I always take everybody's comment into consideration, I always try everything people do tell me, I will try anything. And I just don't want to be numb anymore. I just want to open up and have friends, and I just want a normal life. And it all starts by one thing, but I have to have it. I have to make it happen. So anyways, I'm gonna say goodnight because right now I'm starting to not make sense. I'm really tired. My brain's falling asleep before my eyes are. So I can't wait to hear read your comments, hear your comments. I meant to say read. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I'm gonna definitely be reading and getting back to you. And let me know about the video about, do you know anybody that looks like me? If you do, let me know and I will give you an Instagram or whatever. Even if you want to send it to me, if you only have Facebook. I do have a Facebook, but you can't can't post it on unless maybe you tag me in it. That might be able to, you can tag me in it, and what it'll do is it'll hide until I approve it. So let me know which way you did it. Well, of course, first I'm gonna have to give you guys the links to all my social medias, and come and like my social medias, like my Twitter. I only have 42, maybe 48 friends on there now, or followers on there now. So come like my Twitter. I've got so many on Facebook and Instagram, and I have like 443 friends on here, or 463, sorry, friends on here. So come and like me on Twitter. Make my Twitter up. Anyway, have a great night. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you for your time. And I can't wait to read what you guys all have to say. And I hope you've watched this to the end. Have a good night. Bye-bye.